outdoor coffee table.
Hey guys, what we're doing this week here on Mountain Modern Adventures, we're going to be working mostly on the detached garage. They did drop off some iron today, some steel, which is what we're waiting for to get the rest of this house on this side completed. So
if you're watching Trent and Allie, these are the things that Trent was making. We didn't make ours, we just ordered them.
First thing is, I think this week we'll also see some steel erection going up. So that'll be kind of interesting. Haven't seen that really done yet, not on this project. So that'll be kind of fun. We'll be able to, bring that video to you, explain what we're trying to accomplish on this side of the house. I did talk to Candido today, and he told me that we'll probably have the roof done on the detached garage by the end of the week. So that'll be nice. The detached garage will pretty much be completely caught up. The plan is to try to finish the detached garage first. I'm not sure how that's going to work. I did talk to Norm today, and there may be some issues getting electricity and utilities to that before we get to the utilities done here because of the way they're connected. So really didn't talk to you about that yet, but I think we also may have a workaround. So it really just depends. We're going to call up the power company and find out what we can do with that. But really the issue is that we can only have 1 meter, and the meter is on this house, not on the other house. But there may be a way that we can get it temporarily put over there to the other house. So we'll let you know how that goes. The other thing is Norm should be starting pretty much full-time this week, which will be a big help for me because, as y'all know, based on the video from last week, I've been really busy with the 2 new builds that we have going up in Hideout, making sure we got the permits and all the other administrative work done 100%. So look forward to getting through this week. I am going to be out of town for a couple days. I've got to go to St. Louis on business, and maybe when I'm there, I'll shoot a little bit of video for you.
Let's go to a ball game.
I am planning on going to the Cardinals game, so never been to a St. Louis Cardinals game at home, so that'll be pretty cool. I'll bring you some of that, and hopefully while I'm there, Wendy can shoot some of the things that she's doing that's going to be so exciting at our house.
Oh, I have very good news. Almost done with the back patio.
Yes, we were busy this weekend.
Yes, very busy. Have 4 more bags of rocks to buy. Picked up 30 bags today. Still wasn't enough. 4 more bags, and then 2 bags that are shipping in, and then we'll be done.
Wasn't the best turnout, but it was
I think it looks nice.
better than what we had before, for sure. So.
I think it'll be a good feature for when people come and look at the house, for when we sell the house.
I think it goes back to my dad. He used to say, if you have the right tools, you can do anything. Not really exactly sure we had the right tools, nor the right skill set, expertise to get it done 100% right on the first time. We did learn quite a bit, and I think what I mainly learned is that if you're not really sure, you might want to hire a professional. I'm a big enough man to admit when I'm out of my skill set. Yeah. So, and although I learned and I did enjoy that process, but I'm also a little bit of a perfectionist, so it's not perfect, and therefore it's a little aggravating.
It looks nice. I'll shoot some. It looks nice. I'll put some video
of the final product.
I can't speak. I'm so tired.
can see a little bit of, from the kitchen window, the new house, what our sunsets look like. Yeah, Wendy's got these pieces of wood. I think they would make excellent bases for a coffee table, or we can make it into a bench.
Yeah, a bench would be nice.
Yeah.
Like around the property. What do you guys think I should do with those 2 extra pieces of wood down there?
We had talked about running some kind of temporary power or something, or a spider thing or something. You said that you rent those.
Yeah.
Was one of the ideas.
Yeah.
What is that rent for?
Typically about $350 is what I rent for until we get permanent power. But I think we got enough going on here for you.
Put it out here. Okay.
Yeah. So just take care of the spider boxes. Kind of expensive thing.
Uh-huh.
But just look it up. Or, pick it up whenever.
So you want me to grab a spider box?
No, I have.
You have one. Okay.
Yeah.
Why do we have a dilemma?
Well, because I don't know anything, and Waldo does. One of the ideas that we had was to try to, since this is coming along so quickly, was to try to finish the ADU first, and then finish this. But then Norm was like, well, I don't know if we're going to be able to do that, because we're going to have to get 4-way here first before we get 4-way there, because of the power. Because right now, the power is not on this wall, but it's on the patio, or at least that's where we ran it to, the conduit. So the question would be, do you think Heber Power and Light would let us move? Like, that would eventually be where it's going to be, but between now and then, if we ran another wire from there through, right?
Yeah, so what's coming to my head now, there's 2 ways to do it, right? We can put this house is big enough for 400 amps.
Yes, we have 400 amps ordered.
Yeah, so I would do, maybe utilize 300 here for the house, so kind of 300, and then run another separate 100 amp for that, really. And if that wall gets put up over there, they hurry and throw that in, we can mount everything to that wall.
Right.
And get it inspected and see if we can pass power to panel, and then you just trench and we put power over there until they push that. Even if this is slower, then we have permanent power and we can send power to over there. That's one option to do it.
Okay.
It's probably not what normally the sequence that it needs to happen.
Correct.
But we could do that. And another thing would be put in a separate circuit, separate service to that.
The county won't let us do that.
They won't let you do that.
No, we can only have 1 meter. So here's another thing too. I don't know if you're familiar with this, but I went to IBS last year in Vegas, and they have a company that has these power panels. Mm-hmm. The power panel, you basically energize the power panel. So let's say we bring 400 amps into there, and then from that power panel through an app, I can direct amperage anywhere. So I don't have to say, well, I'm going to use 300 amps on this power and 100 amps over there. If the house goes, oh, I need 200 amps over here for whatever, it's going to pull it, right? And it has a you can set priority of what gets powered. So anyway, it's like a $4,000 or $5,000 panel. It's expensive, but the cool part is that through an app, you can turn off individual plugs.
In case your kids piss you off.
Yeah, so if you have no electronics, at whatever.
You're out. You're out.
Yeah.
Have you never heard of that?
Not in the way of having it through the main panel.
Okay.
Yeah, it's through the main. It is through the main.
You can automate the whole house.
Yeah.
Do that through your phone and stuff, and turn on and off maybe outlets and lights. And
Yeah.
now the allowance on what you can send there, that depends, of course, on the loads that you're gonna have in the house.
Yeah, well, I don't think we're not really going to have a lot of load. The only thing that we are going to have over there is we might wind up with 250 amps, one inside the garage and one outside the garage.
Yeah, so if we don't have the option of having 2 separate meters, we can run 200 amps to there, put a 400 amp there in the house, and I think you'll be fine.
Good morning. Today is Wednesday. Claude left for St. Louis this morning. He'll be back tomorrow night, so it's just a 1-night trip. So today I'm going to try to do some editing out here, sitting under the shade at the RV, and do a little bit of recording for you. I think we're supposed to have the steel guys out here today. Since I plan on being out here most of the day, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to deal with this all day long. Leia tormenting the chickens. Leave the chickens alone. Let's go, come. Good girl. It's like they're working hard to get that RV garage finished. It's looking really good. I thought I was doing pretty well this morning. Thought I was organized. I packed my lunch. I got my water. I got everything that I thought I needed in the car. Headed over here to the site and decided, okay, now's a good time to edit. And I don't have a mouse. And you might be thinking, well, that's not a big deal. Just use the little mouse pad or whatever that thing is. I don't even know what it's called. The little thing on the computer that you rub your little finger on. I guess it's a mouse pad. I'm not sure. I don't know how to use that thing. I can like click on things, but that's the extent of it. Especially on an Apple computer. I'm not very familiar with Apple computers, and I only use this computer to do the editing. So anyway, my whole day of like sitting here editing, getting up, videoing, coming back, editing, so that I could be completely done with the editing for the week has kind of been squashed. And really, I could just run back home and go get it, but the steel guys have arrived, and I don't want to miss filming the steel guys. And I know the minute I leave, they're going to start putting steel up. So I just have to let it go and know that I'm going to be sitting in bed tonight and I'm going to be editing. No big deal. But one thing I did want to tell you guys is we got our first check from YouTube. And we started, I think we posted our first video maybe in November, I can't even remember now. And our first check was $130. I hope that gives you some idea how much money we make on YouTube. Basically nothing. But anyway, it's not a big deal. We're not really doing this for the money. We're really doing this to document the house build and to document things later on once we have the house up, and we're going to do things in the yard. Obviously, we're going to build another chicken coop. I plan on starting a vegetable garden, and there's just certain things that we want to document, and YouTube is a great way of doing it, and it's a creative outlet, I guess, as well. But really communicating with you guys and knowing that you guys are watching this content, and some of you like the content, it is what kind of keeps us going. It's not the money, obviously, because I mean, I pay for the music subscription, and I think it's like $10 a month for the music subscription. And YouTube has free music, but it's not very good, and there's not very many choices. Anyway, it's paid for that. Like I said, a couple videos back, I do tend to feel the editing burnout, but once I create the video and I see it, then I'm happy with it. And then it's like, okay, well, that was, that felt good. That felt good to accomplish something, and then when you guys comment, that this was a good video or a good vlog, it does make you happy. And it's not really that I want that affirmation. It's just knowing that maybe I can put a smile on somebody's face, that Claude and I can make you guys laugh, that hopefully you guys can relate to us, that, we're just normal people. And yeah, we are building this huge house on this beautiful property. And no, we're not like struggling like most people are. Claude has worked hard our whole marriage to get to where we are right now. And his whole goal was to sell his business one day. And that's what he did. And that is what is allowing us to be able to build this house. In saying all of that, it is costing us a little bit more than what we expected. So that is why he's going out and now starting a new business with his brother and his friend Norm. Hopefully this will bring some income in to all three of us. So yeah, I mean, that's the story. We want to be transparent in all of that, is that we're not doing YouTube to make money. Would we like to make money on it? Yes. I mean, obviously everybody wants to make money, right? If I can make money creating YouTube content, that would be great. I don't necessarily like the sitting down part, but I do like the creativity aspect of it. Just wanted to let you guys know that, honestly, if you're watching this, we want to know that we can add value in someone's life, whether it's to make someone smile, make someone happy, make someone laugh, maybe relate to somebody out there. So I don't know if we're doing a good job with that or not, but we're trying. All right, I'm gonna get back to filming. It's Thursday evening. I came out here for the day, but I didn't really do a whole lot of recording. So I came back out here to check on the chickens. And I bought them some lettuce. So it's been pretty hot. It's like almost 100 degrees. They do have a breeze, so I'm kind of hoping this will give them a little bit of relief. I don't know how much I'm supposed to feed 2 chickens. Hopefully 1 lettuce leaf is not too much for 2 chickens. A lot of these videos that you watch on YouTube, all these people have like a ton of chickens and they put like a big old head of lettuce out, but there's nothing out there that tells you, well, if you have 2 chickens, only feed them this amount, you know? So I'm kind of having to guess. So we'll see what happens. See if they fight over it and eat it really quickly, then maybe I needed to put more than 1 little piece of lettuce out. So let's see what happens. I'm gonna put it right here. Hi. Move this beam. It was down the hill over there, so I'm thinking tomorrow morning they're probably going to install the beams. That's going to be fun to watch. Let's go see what else they got done today. So it looks like got all the beams installed. All right, well, I get my husband back tonight and we'll see you back early in the morning.
You can see that beam behind me. They're going to start installing the beams for the deck on the detached garage. Need to get that deck built before we can put the roof in, because the roof comes off of the top of the house all the way over the deck. So we got a few exciting things going on today, and as we get it done, we'll show you how it's being built. Guys, we're out on the property and it's been a long week and we're kind of checking out the progress. Right now they're trying to build this deck. You can see they've put the pillars in, the 12 by 12 logs, and they've put some of the glue lambs down at the bottom, and the glue lambs that they need to put in at the top have not been put in yet because the glue lamb that we had is not long enough. It was pretty interesting. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it done today, but they did get a lot done. There are some things on the inside that I'm going to show you real quick that they need to correct that I caught. The crawl space, so you can see right here, that's the big glue lamb that's going to hold up the deck, and they're going to have to put a 5.5 by 5.5 beam right there to support that. Yeah, it's going to be like the 5 by 5 that we have right there on that post. This one right here. You like those?
Yes.
Wendy likes wood. She has no idea what she's going to do with this wood, but she's going to take it. We could make some blocks for Leo. Guys, all right, thank y'all for watching this week. We appreciate it. If you haven't already, subscribe. You know, we really like to have our subscribers, and if you are a subscriber, you're just seeing this for the first time, you might want to check out some of the other videos and catch up. Leave a comment. We love communicating with our community. And remember, unplug,
Reconnect.
And seek adventure.
yay!
Oh, Lord.
She's totally fun.